Welcome back. Well, we have Ellyce Rothrock here, and she is the editor of our Village Breeze, and she wanted to give us some highlights. Welcome. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Thank you for having me.
Of course, of course. You know, the Village Breeze is such a beautiful, excellent magazine, and I just want you to give a brief overview of how it came about.
How it came about? Well, I'm not sure if I've shared before that the Director of Media and Communications, Eileen Paulin, both she and I, and our associate, Susan Logan McCracken, are all from the publishing industry. Mm-hmm. That's where we have our roots. And Eileen always had this great idea that having a hard copy full of engaging content, informative content, something that people could refer back to answer questions, to get a phone number, look at great photos. Having that hard copy in hand for every manor would be a great idea, because we do reach a lot of people through What's Up in the Village,
right,
and Village Television, and some of our other platforms, but not everyone.
Right.
And of course, we deliberately pick images, strong singular images, that maybe encourage people to keep them on their coffee table, right, or someplace nearby where it looks lovely, but it also serves a very important function.
And it's something that's gone away from many magazines. They think everybody's going to go online and look at all the articles or look at all the pictures, but we stare enough at the computers if you're working during the day. That's the last thing I'd like to do, is look at my teeny tiny phone with images, right? Or trying to read. Or, I mean, sure, you can pull out an iPad, but it's still not the same.
That's true. And it all depends on how you like to consume your content.
Right.
Your demographic might have something to do with it. Personally, I still love books, magazines, hard copies of things.
Yes.
You don't need to charge them. You can take them anywhere with you.
Right.
But magazines have suffered, unfortunately, and a lot of the publications that are still around and successful are very niche.
Yeah.
They cater to a specific audience.
Right.
News magazines, they try to stay relevant, but I think that's the harder content to perpetuate, just because there's so many news feeds on your digital devices.
Absolutely.
So.
And the social media, the minute you go and look for something, boom, there it is in your feed. So crazy stuff. So, all right, let's focus on the Village Breeze. Now, of course, you mentioned the photographs, the single photographs that you prepare for each time. I think we had 2 folks on their bicycles last time, and this time you have a bird of paradise.
A bird of paradise. They're such unique, beautiful flowers. I remember when I first came to California many years, like 30 years ago, and I saw a bird of paradise plant, and I just thought how beautiful they were. And I still think that, even though they've become very commonplace,
right,
in various scenes and hikes and things like that. But it's a beautiful image. It's a strong image, and
very California.
Yeah, very California.
Very California,
yes.
Which you wouldn't really know these days because we've been getting so much rain. but anyway, that's okay. Now, the next photo I love is, we were just talking about this last week, is Jim Cook.
Yes. Yes.
He was the Santa Paws guy.
He was the Santa Paws man, and apparently he's done that for years, and he loves it. I mean, just look at him. He's the perfect Santa Claus with his hat and his Hawaiian shirt. He loves Hawaiian shirts, but he's got a red and white one for his Santa Paws role. And he truly has a gift with animals.
That's great.
The animal whisperer.
I know, that is so cute. And you guys will do that again next year?
We hope so.
Good.
We hope so.
Good. Now, this page that I'm looking at, is this basically just pointing out all of the different features that you have?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Those are just the articles that we have in there.
Okay, great. And you have varying people who do the articles. We were just talking before you came on that Jennifer Carmarker is someone that works with you, and we loved her when she used to come on.
Yes.
And now you've been able to have her participate, as well as probably residents too, right?
Yes, we have a lot of different sources for participation. Jennifer is a great writer. She knows the village, and she brings her stories to life, and we love to work with her. As a matter of fact, she has 2 feature articles in this issue, which is great. But we also get some content from residents. For example, in Community Connected, which is on page 20, that's usually where I like to bring together the photos and the stories and the news items that residents like to share and want to share with the wider audience.
Right.
So we have that. And then We Hear You. Those are all questions that are submitted by residents, and those are answered by Catherine Laster, our services manager in the GM's office.
Okay.
So we do get a little bit of resident input.
Okay.
Would love to have more.
Well, that would always be nice. I think that'd be great. Now, one section here, this looks like it's on page 2. You've got the different departments. So the different departments, is that just an overview of what happened like the last couple months, or what do you do there?
It can be, or it can be information that those departments really want to get out there to residents.
Okay.
It can be pretty much anything.
And same with the boards?
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
good.
that content is driven strictly by the boards, what they want to share with their members.
Well, just like I was talking with Eileen last week, and she basically was reiterating a lot of the things that you're saying, is that we really want to be in front of everyone with lots of different communication, and Village Breeze just happens to be one of the ways that we're doing it. And let's talk about an article that you mentioned, Jennifer has written, and it's about the 90+ study. Now, we did an interview with the gal who organized that, and it's an ongoing study, but I love the results.
I do too. It's such an interesting look into what keeps what they call the oldest old vibrant and healthy, and also taking a look at the physiology and the neurology, what's going on with these people, because living to be 90 or living to be a centenarian, that's pretty significant. And so this study looks at what makes these people seemingly mentally, physically healthier than others.
Yeah, so that's a great article. Excellent. Now, they should be expecting it any time now, and they just need to look for it in their mailbox, and they will have it. Perfect.
That's right.
Perfect. And then, of course, if anyone has any questions, they can always send an email. I believe it's to info@lagunawoodsvillage.com. Would that be the appropriate one?
They can send email there, or on the editorial page, my email is at the bottom. People can always email me directly.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much. Great interview, great review, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. If you'd like more information, or if you would like to submit possibly content, you can always send an email to Ellyce Rothrock, or if you have any questions, info@lagunawoodsvillage.com. We'll be right back.